heritage, our tradition, our future. Today, we become...
In this episode of Premier Interschools, we look ahead to this Saturday's Northern Derby between rivals Hoërskool Monument and Hoërskool Waterkloof, live on SuperSport. The fifth match of the 2018 Premier Interschools season is a massive encounter between two of the strongest schools in the north of the country. This year, the derby takes place in Krugersdorp, at a school with an alumni few others can match, a Nobel laureate.
Yes, we've been fortunate with a couple of very good years at Monument High School, especially the Witbulle, as we are known for at Monash. They are a traditional, very good rugby team, and we don't expect anything less this year. We had a couple of very close ones. Famous one is the 2010 Trophy final that we only won by 1 point at their field. So we expect nothing less than the traditional, very hard, closely contested match.
Hoërskool Monument derives its name from the Paardekraal monument across the road from the school, commemorating the rejection of the British annexation of the old Transvaal Republic, which led to the two Anglo-Boer Wars between 1880 and 1902. The school was founded in 1921. It's a dual-medium, co-ed public school with around 2,000 learners, considered to be one of the top rugby schools in South Africa. The first rugby team, donning their white jerseys, is affectionately known as die Witbulle.
When you're playing at home, and for the Witbulle, especially playing on the Ras van Rooyen, there seems to be a little extra that gets brought out of the boys. They're very proud playing on the Ras van Rooyen, and when all the pupils are on the stands, it brings out the best in the boys.
It's unbelievable. I've played for a lot of teams before, but running through the tunnel on my home field is one of the best and the most amazing feelings I've ever had.
Notable Monash alumni include former President and Nobel Peace Prize laureate F.W. de Klerk, poet, academic and Bible translator Professor T.T. Kluti, Hollywood actor Neil Sandilands, current Miss South Africa Ade van Heerden, and former Mr. South Africa Amant du Plessis. Monash Springboks include Christo Wagenaar, Brendan Venter, Jorrie Miller, Jacques Fourie, Heinke van der Merwe, Willem Alberts and Julian Riedlinghuis. Jaco Tata plays for Munster in Ireland, Roan Dreyer plays for the Lions, and Frans van Wyk, Roan Steenkamp and skipper Burger Odendaal for the Bulls.
Still think about it in today's time. You know, just having your friends there and your parents coming out to watch every game, and you have all of their support behind you. So yeah, it's great memories. It was always a very tough game against them. In my days we played against Roan Jansen van Rensburg. He was one of their big carriers, still is today. I don't know how their team looks in today's game, but yeah, I think it's always a tough game between Monash and Kloofies.
The Witbulle have only one loss so far this season, with a draw against Transvalia early on, followed by a string of wins, notably Boland Landbou and Kiwi touring team Napier Boys High, before finally going down to a strong Battle Gymnasium by only 3 points.
Waterkloof se span hierdie jaar is nie sleg nie, is ook 'n groot span. So ek dink maar vir ons maar skoppe hoog hou. So daai wedstryd vat jou vriende, jou boeties langs jou vat en dan die game op die veld dan gaan bewys hoekom jy een van die beste skole is in Suid-Afrika.
Daar is altyd 'n groot clash in hulle, baie fisiese game, altyd naby. Maar hierdie jaar by ons home grounds, ons daai skool 'n bietjie groter maak.
This year it's a home game. The stand should be ready and the support should be full. The school should be backing us. So I do think we would win with a good amount this year. But as I say, they're also a very good team and they have a good side this year.
What I recall is it was wet and it was thunder. So yeah, we went all for, it was a close game against a good Waterkloof team that day. Yeah, I think they were in the lead and then we went off the field for Lightning, which was to our advantage, and yeah, we came back and we won that game 2017. Closely contested battle that was in the wet, and yeah, I was just proud of the boys for pulling off the win.
Looking at the two schools' encounters over the last 8 years, even though they did not play one another between 2013 and 2015, the games have mostly been closely contested, and this year promises to be no different.
As ons altyd op ons eie veld speel, dan speel ons elke keer 10% harder as ons sou speel. So ek dink dit gaan 'n harde wedstryd wees, maar ek dink ons gaan hom deurtrek.
Waterkloof is always a big game. They're always a tough team to play against, and you know, it's always just a competition to see who can, you know, who's best on the day.
Dit is hoendervleis oomblik. Ek meen as jy oploop van ons kleedkamer af en jy loop in 'n ry en jy hoor jou vriende se talks voor jou en jy begin jy hoor jou skool en jy staan net voordat jy opdraf en jy sien nou die kinders staan in 'n lang tonnetjie. Ek meen is iets spesiaals en die atmosfeer op die veld, dit voel soos een of ander super rugby wedstryd, maar net op skoolvlak is regtig spesiaal. En daar waar die mense om die veld sit by die losies en goedjies, dis regtig iets amazings om dit te beleef.
Away for Dyson. Good continuity by Rousseau. Now Rabi. Oh, he's quick as Rabi. Outstrips one, outstrips another, and then gets pulled down. Beautiful try. Well, really about the third time he's touched the ball in the game, but what pace he has.
Waterkloof Waterkloof will be making the trip from Pretoria to Krugersdorp this year. Founded in 1979, it is a relatively young school compared to most of the other rugby schools in the Premier Interschools League, but it has rapidly carved out a respected reputation, both in academics and sport.
Ons het beweeg na 'n interskole model waar ons in 'n derbies teen verskillende skole deelneem, en hierdie wedstryd van vandag is 'n spesifieke geleentheid waar ons ook op hierdie vlak wil deelneem en onsself wil meet aan die bestes in die land.
Laas jaar was ons ongelukkig om so in die nat weer teen hulle te verloor het. Ek voel as dit reën is dit 'n baie gelykmaker, maar hierdie jaar hopelik speel ons op 'n droë veld en dan kan ons magic gaan wys op die veld.
It is a co-educational institution of approximately 1,800 learners, and last year it was recognized as the best academic school in Gauteng and the school with the most university-level matric passes.
Die belangrikste ding wat ons hier by Hoërskool Waterkloof wil doen is die opbou van spelers van onder 14 af, sodat hy 'n heel speler kan wees wanneer ons by die onder 18 en onder 19 vlak kom. So die boublokke insit is vir baie belangrik. Dis kom Waterkloof baie keer by sy juniors swaar kry, maar wanneer dit kom by die eerste span, dan is die boublokke reg en ek dink ons is heel kompeterend.
Notable Waterkloof alumni include journalist and quiz show phenomenon Dankie Badenhorst, Olympian athlete Willem de Beer, Miss South Africa 2012 Melinda Bum, scriptwriter Piet Matipa, and Proteas cricketers Roelof van der Merwe and Hardus Viljoen. Rugby alumni include Springboks Faf de Klerk and Rowan Jansen van Rensburg, along with Magnus Skuman at the Lions, Justin Phillips and Jan de Klerk at the Stormers, and Francois Brummer at the Bulls.
It was always a big derby against Monash, always a hard game, you know, you're in for a tough one. I mean, every time you run out for your school, it's a privilege, and I mean, it's the first real chance you get goosebumps from playing rugby is just that feeling and the amazing support there always is.
The Kloofies first team has had mixed fortunes this season, often against very tough opposition.
Yeah, I think currently with the status of schoolboy rugby, there's no easy game. So we had a tough start, that's right. But I think the boys are gelling well together currently. We've got a tough couple of games ahead still. And I think a lot of challenges, unfortunately, with injuries. So I think the boys are looking forward to the games ahead. We currently just take 1 week at a time and see where we can improve that week. And we're looking forward to the Monas Interschools.
Ja, ek sien baie uit vir die wedstryd. Dit is definitief, as jy voor in die begin van die jaar kyk na die wedstryde wat opkom, is Monas een van die grootes. Ons het laas jaar net verloor, so ons wil graag hierdie jaar die bordjies vang.
Ja, die wedstryde tussen Waterkloof en Monas is nog altyd baie naby aan mekaar, want al twee skole is baie sterk. So ons sien uit om hierdie jaar teen hulle te speel en hoop hulle kry ons die wen hierdie jaar.
Hulle is 'n goeie kompetisie, maar ons is glad nie bang vir hulle nie. Ons staan glad nie terug vir hulle nie en ons kom vir hulle.
Premier League schools rugby at this level can often change as the season progresses. And having put some of their most difficult games behind them, the Kloofies will now be hungry for a win over Monas in Krugersdorp. This Saturday, Waterkloof will be making the 64-kilometre journey from Pretoria to Krugersdorp to take on the mighty Witbulle on the Ras van Rooyen field. It is a match in which Kloofies are no doubt the underdog, but sometimes a derby game will deliver the upset that turns the tables.
Yeah, just good luck to the Witbulle. Enjoy it. You never know what happens in the future, so play as if it's your last game.
Just good luck, boys. Geniet dit. Jol net die beste wat julle kan doen en die resultaat sal kom. So sterkte en geniet dit.
Today, we stand for all that is. For our heritage, our tradition, our future. Today, we become.
Watch Hoërskool Monument versus Hoërskool Waterkloof in Premier Interschools Rugby this Saturday, live on SuperSport.